Good afternoon and welcome to our latest video from Texoma Precision Pellet. Today we're going to talk about the suppressor for the AEA Zeus 72. It is a success. The numbers really wouldn't show it. I'm going to try to get this close enough to where you can see it. Peak decibel about 133.7, peak decibel suppressed 133.2. But you have to take into account I'm in a fairly confined space, and what happened was the reverberation, whatever you might call it, it just echoed in here, so it gave a high number. I had somebody 2 rooms away who said that the suppressed one was at about 1/4 the volume, so it actually did quite a bit of good. So this is going to be a short video. I'm basically just shooting a 5-gallon block of ice. I had great expectations for this ice when I started freezing it 2 or 3 days ago, and then realized, well, I should leave it to the professionals. With that said, I froze a 5-gallon block of ice and cut it out of the plastic somewhat, so I'm still going to shoot it. But what I'll do over the next week or two is find some place where I can find clear blocks of ice and give it another try. Before I do that, I do want to show you one thing, and that is back in here. Let's pull this cover off. I had a towel-covered inch of plywood. The purpose was to make sure there wasn't too much noise made by the bullet striking the object when I was doing this test. Well, both of them punched a hole right through 1 inch of plywood. In behind it was a 3/4 inch piece of plywood. Both of them punched a hole through that. Both punched a hole through a computer server. And on the back side, there is where you can see the bullet down there. It's right there, plastered against the back. And the second one, that is it down there where it hit the steel. So amazingly powerful on both cases. Anyway, let's get this back ready again. So I'm expecting this block of ice to explode. We'll see here in just a minute. What I'm going to do is hit it with this 835 grain lead pellet here in just a moment and see how it does. So let's see if I can get this hooked to the tripod without turning off the camera. Well, the camera did not turn off, so I think we're cooking with fire. Let's get that nice and centered. But over the next week, we're going to try to get a clear block of ice and do a test on that. We've got 3 microwaves that we're going to try to put end to end with cans of tomato sauce or something like that inside and shoot through all 3 at the same time. I think the gun will do it. And then we've gotten a mold for 5 gallons of ballistic gelatin, and we'll be mixing up a huge batch of ballistic gelatin probably Sunday evening, and Monday morning we should be shooting a test showing what the 835 grain does on ballistic gelatin, and we may try one of the shot shells as well, and we may test out a couple of the 50 cal rounds, maybe the steel core. Anyway, let's get to it. So what we're going to do is use the suppressed AEA Zeus 72 caliber with the 835 grain plug, and let's see what it does. Okay. That's something. Okay, suppressor or not, my ears are ringing. It flat blew that ice apart. The half that was exposed, the other half's kind of got a chunk in it. It looks like that's about where the bullet stopped at, though. I don't know that it went any further. I do know I'm going to be picking up ice and water for a little while. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There is the bullet. Let's get it cleaned up a little bit and line it up with the camera. And look at those pretty little marks from the land and grooves. That is 1-to-1 contact. That is absolutely perfect. That's what you want to see, because if any air is getting around that bullet going down the barrel, you're losing power and you're not hitting it with as high a force as you could. Anyway, hitting ice, it didn't deform that bullet at all, not like those servers in wood did. So that did exactly what it was supposed to do. Anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend, and we will be doing 2 or 3 videos over the next week. Take care. Bye-bye.